Hey yo, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Listen, I want you guys to stay with me for a little while. So get your coffee, get your tea, get your orange juice, your apple juice, soda, or juice, and stay with me for a little while, all right? Let's go. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and even now Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you hadn't had a chance to um, follow me on my backup page, please do at Shar's Reality Family. Okay. Listen, I missed y'all. I said, let me pop in with y'all for a little bit because I definitely won't be here for long. And I really just wanted to talk about a few things that was going on in the Huntsville streets. And these folks said they tired, honey. They said they tired of brother Carlos, honey, out here promoting and introducing drama because drama sells, okay? These folks is out here saying that, they tired of hearing that and they tired of engaging in it and they tired of even acting like they want to be a part of it, okay? So they basically calling the whole show nothing but fake, okay? I said fake. They said, hell yeah, sure. We said fake, girl. They called it fake. And listen, I'm not the one to be like, no, it ain't fake. No, they lying. No, that ain't me, right? I have my own reasoning for believing that it's fake, especially if you guys watched that video I did earlier. I was saying, look, this sound like a setup, okay? This sound like folks is out here producing mess, right? Meeting up, acting like they having stuff that ain't supposed to be stuff, right? So I definitely agree with what the Scots was saying, one way or another. Marceau to me is just ignorant, if I could just be honest, okay? He's just an ignorant fella, okay? And but that is who he is. And he said that a couple times during the live, okay? I'm just who I am, right? Folks that know me in real life, They know I'm ignorant as hell, and it is what the hell it is, okay? Let me see who's in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Life. How are you? Welcome to the chat. I see you, Lee. What's up, Mama Bees? What's up, y'all? Hey, Purple Queen. What's up? I feel so off whack, y'all, because I'm on my personal phone and I don't like that because I do have it on Do Not Disturb, and I hope that I don't get any type of interruptions because that's just gonna blow me all the way up, right? But my daughter be on some other stuff, child. She better be prepared to lose all those electronics when she come home because I am so tired of her taking my stuff, making it her own. I told her she got a possessive spirit. Why you want to keep taking my stuff, child? Why do you think that it's appropriate to keep taking my stuff, right? So I'm tired of her, y'all. I am tired of her, okay? So I just want to throw that out there that sis is tired of her, and she gonna stop playing with me. She gonna stop playing with me, okay? So neither here nor there. Hello to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I missed y'all. Okay, I missed y'all so much. Hey, Sweet Essence, welcome to the chat. Kathleen, welcome, welcome. Y'all popping through the chat today, honey. Y'all say, Shar, we here. What's up? Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I didn't. I didn't. Go ahead and share the live, guys. Because you know I've been out the loop, honey. That means they ain't promoting me in the algorithm, okay? I've been out of the loop, but I've been in the loop at the same time. Kids always take the parents' things, clothing, and all. Just let her take it. I think it makes her feel closer to you, Charlie. Good one, okay? I'm tired of her tail. She better stop touching my stuff. I ain't got a lot of stuff as it is. I told y'all I'm a simple girl, right? Tights, hat, maybe some braids, and a pair of Jordans, maybe some Crocs. I'm simple. So I don't know why she want to keep touching my simple stuff, right? I be so hot with her. And she broke her phone. So I'm like, if you broke your phone, what the hell it got to do with me? She broke it maybe a week after I got it fixed from the T-Mobile people, right? Broke it. Now I'm like, no, I paid $300 to get it fixed from like the place of them all. That broke. Then I send it back to T-Mobile on our warranty. She broke that. And now here we are where she just taking my stuff to school, okay? Now she ain't trying to text me back because I bust her bubble. Come in here and act like you ain't got my stuff if you want to. You're going to get a Jersey beat down, okay? I'm tired of her tail, okay? Oh, Purple Queen, you've been missing me. I've been missing myself, child, but I just been trying to get a hold on stuff, guys. But I'm so not desperate, but I want to grow in such a way where I feel like I could breathe a little bit, right? I know that majority of my folks is for Love and Marriage Huntsville, so I don't want to eliminate it, but I gotta get a way to incorporate it where you guys will still watch and get the viewership, and I still win at the end, right? So I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm here, okay? And we're gonna talk about it, okay? But yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Did everybody watch the live? I know you guys did because I'm a couple days behind, but ain't nobody gonna review it like me. Y'all know I'm gonna throw my spin on it. Y'all know I'm gonna throw my spin on it, and I got something to say. Marcel, he's very ignorant, guys. I wouldn't be able to lay down with him, but I think she's so used to it, like him, like just cutting her off and being like, extremely rude to her, that, hold on one second, guys. All right, guys. All right, all right, all right. I had to get my nephew to come up here and give me his stuff because I don't have it. She took all my stuff. Never here nor there. We here, honey. We here. But so he was basically doing this live, him and Tisha. Tisha and him wanted to clear the air why they didn't respond to Martell and his shenanigans and why they don't want to respond to him. They basically said they tired, okay? They tired of promoting mess. Now I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a little bit of both. They call Carlos out for being like a lazy producer and basically going off of what's going on social media and not getting his own feel for what's going on. Now, Marsau did at certain points try to clean it up when he realized, oh shoot, I probably said too much. But for the most part, bro definitely said too much and did too much, and I was not here for it, okay? So I was just like, and Tisha, they said they in counseling too, y'all. But Tisha just looked so uncomfortable. Hi, I'm Blessed Pecan. What's up? Donna, what's up? I see y'all popping through the chat. Yes, that's right. Continue to share the live, guys. Continue to share and subscribe. All that good stuff, okay? Let me find it. But he had a mouthful to say, right? And when people was telling them, if you don't like it, like, just basically, just go ahead and quit. He was like, y'all shut the F up. I said, huh? Who talks to people like that? He do. Okay. I said, okay. We here, okay? I guess we hear you. I guess we hear you, okay? I don't know. I don't know who talks to people like that, but he said that, he tired of y'all talking too much, okay? So, neither here nor there. Like I said, it's one of those things where I can kind of, we're going to play it, but I could kind of pick it apart. Like some things I agree with and some things I don't. I think as long as it did not start to affect them, they weren't bothered by it. But the moment that it started to affect them, then they became bothered by it. Marsau so used to treating Tisha bad, he thinks he can treat everybody the same. Yeah, he was calling people stupid. And I said, huh? Y'all know my favorite line is, huh? Who you talking to, sir? Because that ain't gonna work for me. Okay? But anyway, I was like, but how comfortable he was with pushing Tisha to the side and basically telling her, move, get out the way. I got this. I was a little concerned. I'm going to be honest, right? But who am I? Who am I? I'm just sure, right? I'm just here to just have a conversation with you guys. So let's, oh my goodness, do I have my charger thing? I don't know. So we're going to listen to it. We're going to let a couple more people come in at the 15-minute mark, and then we're going to jump into it whether people are here or not. Okay, Marsau is the only one who makes Tisha feels like yeah, I can agree with that. Purple Queen is speaking to everyone. And then he was like, people are getting upset or saying that Tisha is that he's not protecting Tisha. He like, it's TV. He said, just be realistic, okay? And like I said, I could agree with a couple things that he said. I'm not straight against all of it. But he did say, let me just be honest with y'all. If this was real life, somebody will really get hurt, okay? Because what person in their right mind is going to let another man run up on their wife, talk all this big ish, and do nothing about it? And that's when I just told y'all in that video I did earlier, what did I say? I said, y'all, it's giving plot. And he says Martell don't give a dang because his main thing is trying to just get Ariana on the show. And I listen, I can agree with this, okay? I'm here for it. I can definitely agree with what he's saying. Tisha is not smart for staying in an abusive relationship. Marsau is a horrible dad and horrible husband. Lee said it, not me. Hey, Tamika, what's up? Hey, CC, I see y'all stomping through the chat, coming to see your girl. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't agree with everything he said. His whole intent was, it started out nice, then it got nasty, then he started calling people stupid and not intelligent, and he's the only one that's intelligent, and he told Tisha basically to scoot to the side because he got this, all right? He got this, and let's have a conversation. So that's where we stand with that now. But like I said, it's one of those things where I don't know. I don't know if that's ever going to change, right? He said they in counseling. We don't know for sure like what they in counseling for. But at the end of the day, she's used to him speaking to her in such a way I'm looking for my charger, guys. Hold on. Yeah, she's used to him speaking to her in such a way that I don't think it would matter if he, if he cleaned it up a little bit. She's just accustomed to it. So she always say like, you guys know how Marcel is. That's just Marcel. That doesn't make it okay. You feel what I'm saying? That doesn't make it okay, which makes me uncomfortable that she's okay with watering herself down or, things like that so that he can be okay with it, right? And then, guys, check this out. Ooh, this is the big one, right? They was like, basically somebody in the comments was talking about him going to Africa. He said, I went to Africa because she was going to school while I was stuck the hell home with these kids in COVID. I said, huh? Girl, you got yourself, listen, this right here, yeah, you're going to feel the wrath, okay? But this is the same thing he did in the beginning too, guys. If you guys remember, he did this in the beginning too, when he said to her, when he didn't want her to go out and branch out, he wanted her to be like a stay-at-home mom, and she wanted to do things. He basically told her, you're going to be a single A woman too. So he is not here for her being outside of the home. And I think that's one of the things they may be working in on counseling. What do I know, right? And he also said when people were saying like, Tisha, I want to see you doing more mommy and me stuff. He was like, guys, I would love to see that too. So he's not here for her making her own dollars, but she knows that too, right? She knows that he's not here for it. But I don't know if he's going to be able to stop her because she's feeling herself, okay? She's feeling herself, and I don't know if he's going to be able to, stop her. I know it's superficial, but Tisha Edge. Wait, CC. Let me ping you for a minute. And the only reason why I'm laughing, right? Because y'all know my edges be rough to the max, okay? So only reason why I'm laughing because my sister who does not even watch the show, she was like, who are these people? I know you cover the show. And she sent it to me. And she was like, she's sitting there looking like a Billie Jean something. I don't know what she said. But the first thing she talked about was her edges. She was like, and how she was just like flocking to Marsau. Now, she don't even watch the show and she barely listens to any of my reviews, right? So I was really, really tickled. And then by you saying that, I'm just going to say her braids are like mine's in this moment, baby. We need to go get our hair done. We need to go get our hair done. What are we doing out here? Okay. What are we doing out here? Let me see. Wait a minute. Tisha wants name recognition without working for her. Got you. I remember Tisha's son said Marceau should not be talking to anyone the way he does. Yes, he did say that. I do remember. Hey, Overcomer, welcome to the chat, boo. We appreciate you for being here. Hey, Gwendolyn, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I listen, guys. So we're going to listen to that, and then we're going to jump on out of here, and I'm going to give my commentary, right in the mix of it, okay? Okay. So my nephew, I'm running him like crazy, but so I running him like crazy. So he with me though. He teamed me. Okay, so let's jump into it, guys. We're going to jump into it. He's going to plug my mic up because I can't get the cord to act like it needs to act. So he's going to plug my mic up and then we're going to start. Okay. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Get that permanent touch up. Listen, perimeter touched up. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I'm in no position to even talk right now. Is it too? Can you stick it in there, please? And let me see. Dang, it's the same one. I think I just got to take this one out. Let me see. Maybe while we listening. Yeah, that's the problem I'm having. She done. Let me see. Yeah, it's the same thing. All right, don't worry about it. Well, thank you. Okay. So he tried to help me, but he can't because she took the main cord that we need. So we just gonna thug it out right now, okay? If you guys can't hear, just let me know, okay? Hold on.
It only caters to one small demographic. The rest of people actually logged in to see other stuff. Now you can have a healthy dose of drama inside of it, but you don't have to. You don't have to have drama all the time. It's just junk food all the time. And people say, "How come y'all don't film this?" Well, this season we filmed me going to Kimmy's, doing Kimmy's build out. That didn't show. We showed Tisha and I going on dates. That didn't show. We showed. Really sweet, really nice moments.
We had some moments because if you guys have been following us on the show, you guys know that. And sometimes the fans,
hey, Pat Dyer,
they hit the nail on the head with that. You guys can look at certain seasons like, Tisha and Marsau are not connecting right there. And it has been moments that we have not been connecting while filming the television show.
This was who want to see your most authentic selves.
We're ourselves, y'all. I don't know.
You can't be your authentic self when you get edited out to be fit in the box.
Yeah, we're ourselves. We have no control over what shows up, but we're 100% ourselves. And in the future, we have never came and tried to defend anything that has shown on television. Right. We let it play out the way it's gonna play out. But right now, we're tired of social media trying to control our narrative.
Well, it's not social media trying to control our narrative. It's Martell. What happens is this, all right? And I'm just calling a spade a spade. What happens is right before we start filming, Martell gets an onslaught of bullshit on social media, right? And so now, in talking to production, and I'm not saying that
hi everyone,
happen, right? And I'm not saying because the season has not started yet, so I'm not saying that this is happening.
Yes, you are.
I'm just putting myself in the mindset of Marsau. What if you were a lazy producer? What would you do? And if I was a producer and I wanted to do something lazy, then I would just look on social media, see what's popping and see what's going on, and then make my cast interact with that. I'd have some kind of scene for Marsau and Tisha, then I'd bring everybody all around, and I'd have someone like Chris Fletcher come to me and just talk regular stuff, and then they say, "So man, what's going on with your boy in social media?" Because it's clear. Here's one thing. Martell put a lot of stuff out on social media. I didn't respond because I don't have time. There is no response for the dumb shit. Literally, I'm not trying to I'm a petty guy. There's really no response to it. There's no response to it because it's asinine and it's ridiculous. And it's like, dog, I got shit to do. He put the post out there, and so then all of a sudden, that was in December?
I don't know.
So he's been doing all of this stuff in December. Now here comes January. We're expected to come up, and we're going to start talking about it from January till, I don't know, March. Then we're going to let that guy get some other stuff, and then go do a reunion in April. In October. So we'll be talking about this shit for a whole nother fucking year. That's what I would do if I was a lazy producer. I would let one of the cast members get on social media and decide he's going to write the narrative for everyone. And so now we get to talk about what the cast member wants to talk about. We get to talk about bullshit.
Yeah. So
he's calling Martell and Carlos out.
Do not come to us asking us nothing about no social media posts. We don't want to hear what nobody said about us on social media.
Well, we can think it though.
No.
So he basically is calling out Carlos and Martell. He's saying that Martell is creating the narrative for the way that he wants to spin the narrative for social media. And Carlos is just doing that versus trying to find out what's the best route they should go. Also, he's saying that if a cast member come up to them and try to create this fake scene like, hey guys, out of nowhere, they not beat to talk about nothing that's going on social media. Let's continue to listen.
What I'm saying is this: we're not breaking the fourth wall. We're not telling you about scenes because we have not started filming yet. But I am cautious. I will say this, guys. You know what Tisha and I did to respond to the crap on social media from Martell and Ariana, right? You know our response. That was our real response. If you see another film response, please know that that's fake. Please know that that's us acting in the moment because someone told us they want to talk about it. They're going to get Maurice or Chris Fletcher or maybe even Marquez because he wants to be part of the group now. Get Marquez come up and talk to me at some random ass event talking about some, hey man, so how do you feel about stuff on social media? And forcing me to talk about it. I can't, but no comment.
Yeah.
No comment. So I might say something small, then they'll cut my whole thing down. And guys, let me just show you how reality TV works. All right, you are getting the real. Like getting a real burger. But once you slice it up, take off the bun, take off the ketchup, take off the cheese, all you're left with is a pickle.
Or maybe a little bit of meat.
Yeah, a pickle and a little bit of meat. Yeah. Well, technically, we gave them the burger, they cut it up and gave you back pickle and meat. So when you keep wondering why this shit's sour, because it's the fucking sugar. And reality, that's one of the main reasons why we don't come in and defend it. Because this is reality and this is television, okay? And so with that, I don't want to break you guys' understanding of television. I look at, and that's one of the reasons why I don't get upset about how I'm viewed in your eyes. Because I look at the television, I look at it, and I say, you know what? Me looking at the TV and not knowing this guy, I wouldn't like him either in some situations. I might think the guy's funny. I would think that his beard is too low, and I would be upset that I never see his top teeth. But at the same time, I wouldn't like the guy all the time, right? I probably understand him because I'm intelligent, and most people that like me,
here's where you're gonna call everybody stupid.
You have a sense of intelligence, and so a lot of times, if you don't like me, it's because you're stupid.
Okay, so I hear y'all saying like, don't complain, leave the show. I think
shut the fuck up, all right? Shut the fuck up, because if you know, here's the thing, all right? When you don't complain, we're builders. We don't like shit, we change shit. All right? So you, the dummy that says, if you don't like it, you can leave. Go leave your job.
Well, no, this is what I wanted to say is that you cannot like something.
Oh,
you can
okay.
Say, no, I'm not letting social media create my narrative on the show that I'm on. And I'm not going to dumb myself down to entertain people who wants to just say whatever they want on social media. You guys have a group of college-educated people on the show. Most of us, we're all in sororities. We're in fraternities. We're like black excellence, for real. Like, we're not joking. And so, y'all want us to play it low for entertainment? There's so many different ways that you guys can be entertained.
Unless you're stupid. Unless you're
you hear this?
And you can only be entertained by dumpster fires. I mean, literally, like, think about it. Okay, here's the scene. Coffee. Everyone comes in. Music goes low. The weird person that has a conflict with the other person comes in. Sit down at the table. Hey, guys,
hit the like button, guys.
Run on. Flash to the person they're having conflict with. Now all of a sudden, they're either talking, they're not talking. Flash forward. They're arguing about who said, he said, she said, he said, she said. Blah 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 blah. Okay, guys, how we gonna move forward? See you next week. Same dumb shit every fucking week.
He seem mad, don't he?
Well,
same shit every week.
What you guys have to realize is
this
right here. You have a developer on the TV show. Y'all have a black general contractor on the television show that's building apartment complexes, that's building retail plazas. You guys have...
That's struggling.
Thank you.
That's suing people. Yeah. That's working for free. That had to sue someone. You know the funny shit.
Yeah, let's talk about that lawsuit.
There they go.
That's because we won the lawsuit.
They won a lawsuit, guys.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Last year.
What was the lesson learned in that?
The lesson learned?
What was the lesson learned?
Oh, the lesson learned and that right there is never feel blessed to be here.
Yeah.
Sometimes that, God will elevate you and put you in positions that you feel that you don't deserve. And as a result, you are intimidated to exercise your full confidence in that matter. Meaning, let me break it down, meaning that I should have sent the invoices.
Yes.
Even though the project was delayed because of COVID, I should have sent the invoices on time. I should have put a lien on the project early. I should have demonstrated a lot more courage than I did. But I was feeling like, well, God bless me, and I'm blessed to be here, so I'm going to just hope and pray that everything works out. No, I was there for a reason. And I was picked for a reason. So the lesson I learned is that God's going to put you in positions to fight your Goliath, but he's going to expect you to fight. He's going to expect that you are the right person for the right job.
Hi, Rally welcome.
And you go out there with authority, you go out there with confidence, and even if you're a new general contractor that doesn't really know what you're doing, fuck it. God put you in that position. God helped you out. And at the end of the day, what you really have to say is, like, you have to put this stuff to the test. You really got to be.
Well, he did say that he's acting, okay? And he seems like he want everybody to know this stuff is fake. Now, if this was anybody else, Carlos would be like, if they ever got there and embarrassed me, they would be done. They wouldn't have a spot on my show no more. But Marsau, Martell, everybody keep coming and telling what they're doing, faking, editing to the T where they can't even come back from the editing, right? Bad edits. And he refused to do anything. Marsau's calling him a lazy producer. He's going to do nothing, right? He's on this, 30-day vacation thing he got going on, or he trying to be like Lisa Ray with this 2-month vacation thing. You need to come back and handle your business because your cast is out of line. They out of pocket at this point. You need to do something with them. Them sitting in front of the camera telling all the business is a problem for me. I can't imagine us going and telling our job business behind the scene to a public platform and nothing happens to us and we're not reprimanded for that. That is insane. But they're doing it because you have allowed cast after cast after cast to do it. Now they're going to tell you what they want to do. You heard them say, if a cast member walk up to them and say, hey guys, out of a random space, what's going on social media? They ain't filming it. So now they're going to tell you what the hell they're going to do. And if they lose 5 episodes from that, they say, so be it. Okay? So listen, it is what it is.
Share why you're going through it. There's no better way than to share your success once you made it through. Or to share your story once you made it through.
I don't think so.
I
think the problem by people, there's so many people that sit back and they say, I would never want a marriage like that. I never want a marriage like that. It's because they see marriages like this blissful shit that they see on Instagram. And what they don't see is the couples that disagree but still love each other.
Right.
They don't see the couples that are frustrated at times, that go through times, that go through. Hell, we're in counseling right now.
Yeah, we're in counseling right now.
For the first time, because we was like, man, shit.
We got to get better.
I don't know if this is for us. You know what I'm saying?
So,
and I think that a lot of times that people don't see that right there. And they think that, I don't want a marriage like that. Man, guys were edited to be like that. We've been here for them to 2
But you should want a marriage like anybody. Your marriage should be you. You should write whatever the story is about your marriage. I don't want a marriage like anybody else. I'm inspired by people, but at the end of the day, my marriage is my marriage. And we have to do what works best for us. I was married at 24 years old. I had my first child at 25 years old. I didn't know what I was doing. We got through it together, and we're still pushing and moving. We're about to have our son is about to graduate this year.
Yeah, accepted the 305 college.
Yeah, graduate with a 4.2 GPA. We're trying. We're growing. Marsau and I, we didn't have anybody to give us anything. We had to build our businesses up by ourselves. We built my very first home I lived in. We built it together. Our first year of marriage. I grew up in the projects my whole life. But look at where I'm at now. And so it is not about trying to be like anybody else. You can be inspired by people and motivated by people, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you in your life. And while we're on this television show, that's all we're trying to do. Inspire and motivate you guys to be whatever it is, to give you whatever encouragement that you need to step out and do your thing. Like, I'm working on my second master's degree while my 3 kids are home during COVID. You know how difficult that was?
Now listen to him.
Well, to be fair, she was going down working on her second master's degree at Auburn while I was here building an apartment complex with the 3 kids in the 1,700 square foot house in the middle of winter while she's out there bedding herself. So now you want to talk about why I went to Africa? It's because of that shit. Because stressed out every hour of every day, I owe to anyone else. But
now, how long did it take him to come up with that? How long have we been talking about this African trip and how he didn't even give her no increment that he was going? Now, all of something, she was studying for this, so he decided to go to Africa because he was stressed the hell out because he was home watching those babies. Okay? And Tisha, you can't convince me that you don't want to be like nobody else's marriage, because how many times did we hear you say, oh, oh, see, Marsau, why can't you be like that? Why can't you do that? He. Like, stop laughing with him because he takes you as a joke. Nothing that you require, he takes serious because everything you laugh about. Stop laughing and getting this. You got to get with him, okay? Because at this point, it's coming off real stupid, right? It's coming off real interesting. Like, oh, that's my man. I'm going to rock with him. Nah. Put some pressure on his neck. You have to do something different because at this point, he's very disrespectful to you. Okay? Now y'all want to tell us that y'all in counseling. Why? Because y'all know Martell about to tell it. Right? So don't try to jump in front of that bus because the bus done already ran y'all tails over. But good thing y'all in counseling. And shout out to your son with his 4.3 or 4.0, whatever you guys said. Shout out to him because I love the babies. Let's go.
Right? Second is to appeal to you guys just doing stuff like this live right here, which tells you the real from the fake, right? The reality of my response to social media is we ignored it. We did not have a response. We kept pushing with our live. That does not matter to us, okay? The fake is if we're forced to be in a scene where we have to act like we have some kind of response. We don't have a response. Now, if that just costs us 4 or 5 things, fuck it. It is. It is what it is.
Somebody kissing his cornflakes.
We're above that. Here, and guys, just try to get this analogy real quick. I compare going back and forth with Martell with me walking down the street and seeing a naked man covered in shit and blood that said something offensive to me.
Say what?
To provoke me to fight. No, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to touch you. I don't want you around me. I don't want to share space with you. If you can say something and I can ignore it and go about my day because I actually have shit to do and let you sit over here in your shit, then that's fine. But there's nothing about that. There's no game for me, right? There's literally, okay. If I sit down and me and Kenny go back and forth, that's an exchange of wits. If I sit down with Reese, with anyone, I mean, I'm not going to go against my wife, but if I sit down with anyone else on the show and we have
really real,
then I'm okay with that because that could be a positive win for me or whatever. I'm going to battle Martell and wits. What do I gain from it? What do I gain from a competition with Martell? Name one thing I get. Nothing. I get absolutely nothing. I'm not talking about finances. I don't know the guy's finances, right? I do know that people with finances in line don't act like this.
So you saying he ain't got nothing, right?
I do know that people that are struggling. See what I believe, and I'm sorry for saying this, but this is honestly just the real deal. To me, what Martell is doing right now is cooning.
Yep.
Cooning. He's saying the most outrageous stuff.
Yep.
Doing the most outrageous things, trying to get attention. What he's really trying to do is get Ariane on the show.
Ain't nobody getting her.
Like
I don't understand, and I can't see it.
But y'all been
I just can't.
The last couple of years. The truth is, no one's even talking about her, Martell cheating, or none of that shit for the last.
Now I agree.
No one's been talking about that for years. Mm-hmm. That has been talked about. The truth is, and I hate to say this, but this is the truth. I don't think outside of conflict that no one talks about him at all.
Absolutely.
If he didn't say anything outlandish and make claims that he will insinuate like he messed around with Trish,
he wouldn't be relevant.
Not talking about suits. And so right now, his goal to get a check is to hitch himself to a conflict with me.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll take a different kind of conflict. I don't want this conflict. I don't want the nonsense. I simply don't want the nonsense. I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't care. I'm not trying to act unbothered. All right? I'm bothered. I just don't have a response. I'm bothered.
Hey, Cricket 22.
And then I'm like, all right, well, do your thing, big fella. Hope that works out for you. Other than that, I'm good.
Well, babe, a lot of people been saying they want my mama back.
Watch how he skip over this, y'all.
They said
he did a serious, not me.
It's everywhere.
What is this? This not about you. Your wife gets.
He skipped right over that. He don't find that funny. He said, hell no, nobody want Wanda.
Guys, let me tell you about this book I'm currently reading right now. It's called...
All right, now let me be clear. I do think that Martell is trying to create a storyline and he's trying to get in where he can fit in because he does not have anything going on, if you ask me, right? Besides him and Destiny playing footsie, he don't have anything going on. Even the scene with him and Trish, that didn't work. So now he is arguing with them. But I do not think for a second that Marsau wants to drop the conversation because they're just all of a something interested in, Black excellence. That's not the case. What's happening is Marsau knows that more is going to come out if he goes back and forth with Martell because he knows Martell knows a whole lot. Whether it's old, whether it's new, whether it's just in the works, Martell possibly could know a lot, right? So don't act like you just want to leave it alone because you're not interested. And he is right. He called Martell in so many words broke. He's not going to go back and forth with him, okay? He's basically saying that Martell ain't got nothing going for himself but Ariane, and that is his goal, right? And at the end of the day, Martell just looking to destroy somebody else because he all messed up, right? Now, Tisha's going to go on to talk about this book and his life changing. But see, you keep reading the book, and I hope it work out for you. But if y'all both not on the same page, y'all going to be in counseling for a long time, okay? But let's continue to listen. We got like another 10 minutes, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and jump off.
This is a reality aspect to this too, y'all. All right. Tisha, as a Black woman, you are inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tisha, go up and answer our questions. LOL.
What's the question? I'm sorry.
That's true.
We missed it.
What made you change your mind about counseling?
Oh, you, babe. Oh, I don't think we should get it away because we're about to start filming.
We're probably not going to film that, Tisha. They're probably not going to tell her.
Now he's calling Carlos out. The same thing Melody did.
But they're going to cover the bullshit. They're not going to tell her.
Melody talked about it. They don't want to talk about the good stuff, just the bad stuff.
First of all, here's my fundamental concept about counseling. I won't accept directions from someone who's not willing to listen and find out where I'm coming from.
You talking about Dr. Francis?
The analogy behind it is if I called up someone and said, hey, I'm trying to get to Birmingham, and they said, make a right. You're like, bro, you don't even know where I'm at. So if you're willing to listen to me and understand where I'm coming from,
okay, Overcomer,
then I can trust your advice because now I think that you see the world through my eyes. And so this counselor, I agreed because righteously we were at our wits' end. We were at our wits' end, and I didn't think that, we were at our wits' end. And it's just like, what are we doing? What's going on? And righteously, I mean, to be honest, like, I think that it was the million little rocks that social media threw at us. I mean, they cracked windshields. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from top to bottom, they read comments. And as much as we want to think that negativity doesn't get in, negativity it finds a way into your life. And so some of the arguments that we'd have or some of the heated discussions we'd have, they weren't our words. They were words from comments that we read that got into our spirit or whatever. And so the question is, how do we navigate through that? You know what I'm saying? How do we navigate through that? I think that y'all don't give Tisha enough credit, right? First of all, guys, just be fair. You see television. You've never seen our real life, right? I'm not this level-headed guy in every aspect, and all of a sudden this shitty ass dude, okay? Let's start there. But if y'all want to believe that, fine, believe that, all right? My point is that
exactly, lies and more lies. That's what I said.
No one's prepared for hundreds of thousands of comments, and unless you have the conviction of, absolute conviction of Jesus Christ or something, 1,000 people, 10,000 people saying you're stupid will make you look in the mirror and like, damn, am I missing something? You know what I'm saying? And so at that point,
good job, Chad.
Yes, dummy. Yes, dummy. It's television.
We're not acting.
Have you ever seen us go to the bathroom? Like, what's wrong with y'all?
He's telling it all.
What's wrong with y'all? So y'all acting? Shut up.
What do you mean by acting? Because it's not really. We don't have like someone telling us.
He's trying to clean it up.
Our roles that we have to play. We're ourselves. The conversations we have those conversations.
The conversations are mostly what if. What if somebody actually called you a bitch in real life? What would you do?
Wow.
Right? In what scenario do me, Caesar, sit down and a guy talk all that shit to us and we just sit there?
Yeah, that's acting.
Yeah.
Because we like, got way
and then get up and go party?
Too much stuff to lose. We work too hard to get to where we're at in life.
What? What? All right.
Yeah. We're good. I mean, because honestly, if someone say that to you, you just wouldn't be around them anymore. You don't have to hang out with them anymore. Yeah, we're not resolving anything.
Yeah, okay. Hey, tell me the one time you see us go live.
Now?
Show me a picture of us that doesn't have a camera. Like, okay, guys, we actually have to be paid to be around them. We have to be paid well to be around these motherfuckers.
Now he telling they paying them to go in front of them when they don't want to.
Kid ain't trans, we fuck with them. Stormy and Courtney, they used to come around black. Destiny be there all the time. Wanda be there all the time. Everybody be on the show. They got other people that we compensated to be around them. It's like that. What's the name of the book again? Let Them.
It's the Let Them Theory by Mel Robinson.
We're trying to answer some questions, dog. I'm glad y'all being genuine. Baby, we're always genuine. Ask anybody from up and down. You always see the comments. They always say, Mark will never change. Shut the fuck up.
Sometimes you do counseling. Yeah, I think so too. We've never done counseling before. Not before marriage, so it's our first time doing it.
Lifestyle. Oh, she's in a middle class lifestyle.
Raymond's one of the foolish about the black. You know what? We might do that.
This girl said, how could we put up with Marsau's comments because with the middle class lifestyle that you live?
What?
I don't know. She's basically saying that.
Oh, so people keep talking about our house.
No. Wait. Here's the thing. What she's saying basically is...
She's talking about our house?
No. What she's saying is that she'll put up with...
Now they're going to tell them their house is small.
Is that what you're trying to say, ma'am? You're trying to say this like shit if he's paying more?
Anyways, what you guys have to realize is that in life, you make sacrifices for the bigger things, right? So, I hope y'all know that when the fans say stuff about my house and how small it is, I could care less. Like, we moved here for a reason, and we're meeting our goals one by one.
No, we're doing 10 church.
And that's the reason for our move. But other than, like, all the other stuff y'all are saying, I don't know who just say, I want to be this person, then bam, you wake up and you're that person. You make sacrifices to be.
I review hour, get it together.
That's what this is. These are sacrifices, y'all.
Yeah. Like I said, our people that like us have a level of intelligence. And I'm not saying that to discourage any of the fools. I am saying that some of the idiots don't quite get it because they don't have the logic to understand some of the jokes or some of the things that we say. That probably went over their head, in fact. But in order to like us, especially even to like me, you have to have a certain level of intelligence. And so if you don't like me, you're probably stupid.
Okay, my soldiers in the building.
Update us on Scott Manor. Guys, we're building a dream. And I had no clue, talking about Scott Manor, I had no clue how big what we're talking about doing. I had no clue. If I would have known, boy, Reese looked at that thing, he came up with a mind, because it's hard to see it unless you're right there. Reese came up on a mind.
That's what I'm saying, Lee. He ignorant as hell.
Jimmy saved my marriage. Because ain't no way in hell.
Ain't no way this long. Can you tell me that you like Tisha, girl? I don't see how you have the patience for this.
We've been doing this since 2018, before I even met us. That's when we bought it. But you know what? This is the real. This is the real, and this is why people think it'll never happen, and you get discouraged in your dreams, and that's understandable. Because sometimes you start off in your dreams in 2018, and you don't see anything going up until 2024.
Yeah.
When that bitch goes up,
it's gonna be up.
But when that bitch goes up,
I like the comments. A lot of people are very positive. A lot of people are saying that they do want to see more construction and black excellence in what we're doing. Well, I mean, y'all continue on the show. I mean, y'all have a great group of individuals on this show that's doing some great things. So, y'all just have to keep letting them know what y'all want to see.
I don't understand what she's talking about.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, we're I'm actually starting a YouTube channel. I'm starting a YouTube channel because
my wife listening, right?
Marsau, stop. So I am starting a YouTube channel because we do want to show what we're doing in construction. And so we got a lot of good things coming out about construction. We're starting a YouTube channel. We also going to start some more things where we're going to educate people on pretty much answering these questions about how to become a general contractor. So those things are in the works. So you guys will see more of that soon.
Yeah, you need to pull up the Black. Reality.
They ready for Mommy Business Podcast and start back. As soon as I get my office, which is very soon, we're starting back Mommy
She ain't
Business
gonna get in the
Podcast.
office. Even when they get that big house, she ain't get in the office.
It's going to be a scope masterclass. What we're going to be talking about in the scope.
All right, I think we heard enough. I know I did. But yeah, he basically tell her that he'll love for her to get involved with the Mommy Business Podcast too, because he doesn't want her to work. He doesn't want her, in my opinion, I don't think that he wants her to see the outside world too much, because she might even develop some sense of independency. And he know right now he has Tisha wrapped around his finger, and it's all about my husband, right? So that's why he doesn't want her to get any sense of independency, in my opinion. But for the long run, I don't think Tisha wants to do anything. I think she enjoys reading from the cue cards. I think she enjoys him telling her when to speak, when not to speak, what to say, how to say it, how loud to say it, or softly to say it, right? I just don't think she's interested in being her own individual. You know what I mean? Her mom tell her what to do. Her daddy tell her what to do, honey. The man tell her what to do. Hell, the kids is even telling her, if this was me, ain't no way in hell, right? So we just have to wait and see. But it sounds like they're pretty fed up with what Carlos have allowed to go down and allowing to go down. But listen, it can go both ways, because Carlos just allowed your wife, Marsau, to get on his podcast and tell that man liked the same team. And that was not a place for her to do it, right? So I guess when it works in y'all favor, y'all don't have a problem with it. But the moment that it starts to work in everybody else's favor, oh, we're not interested in that. Wasn't y'all just a part of the drama? I'm confused. You know what I mean? We are okay with that. Just say it, Tisha. Tisha does not want to be free. Nope. She says, don't save me. I don't want to be saved. She might as well get a she shed for a office. Oh yeah, she not getting no office, and all that stuff he showed in the house, she not getting no office. He gonna give it away again. This was all lies and torture to listen to. Marcel is very controlling. I believe so. Facts. This lies is a joke. Tisha can't educate me on nothing. They're going to finally follow Mel's blueprint. Yeah, but when Mel was saying that they won't show, like, certain stuff that she would like to show, it was like, oh, it ain't like that. But now it's something, since y'all don't want Martell to dig in that tail no more, and make y'all cough it up, y'all like, oh, we're not even going to address it. Stop. We don't believe you. We see the play. Like I said, I agree with a couple things that he said. It wasn't all a bad lie, but a lot of that was a lot of cap, right? And we're going to call it cap if we heard it, okay? So, hello. I see a lot of new faces in the chat, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to call you all out. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed what you hear. Please subscribe to the channel so we can make it to our 11K sooner than later. Listen, checkmates, I love y'all, and it ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Remember to hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.